This time, the Quick Center for the Arts and Sozo Artists bring us Steve Connell, who's an actor, a poet, a motivator, and a transformative entertainer whose live performances are as dynamic as the words he delivers. With command performances for President Obama, Oprah Winfrey, Maya Angelou, and Norman Lear, among many others, his work has been seen on ABC, HBO, MTV, and he's performed live at the Sundance and even the Kennedy Center. Think about this, corporate giants like ADP, Nike, Pioneer, and Gap Incorporated, they're among the many companies who've commissioned Steve for his unique ability to create and make an impact with immersive multimedia performances. So let's see what he has to share with us today.
Hello, hello, hello. It is day one of your adventure. I am Steve Connell. I am excited to be here with you, here in the way we are here with each other now, and learning what that means, learning how we show up now, both as ourselves that we have always been and the new self that is revealing. My work is primarily in the intersection of art and leadership and technology and storytelling, and I think part of why it's important now is because I think that's what we're grappling with. We're grappling with the story of who we are, of what it all means, of could it be different than it is? How can it be different? How can we use this incredible technology rather than let ourselves be used by it? How can we use it to determine our meaning rather than letting our meaning be determined by these tools? So I think that's a fascinating conversation, especially obviously in these times right now, when we're learning that while this life is happening to all of us at the same time, it impacts us all differently, and we all have different needs and different backgrounds, different complications and nuances. And so in this moment, we have to learn how to show up, how to interact, how to listen, how to talk, how to reimagine what's possible. And this piece I offer you in the hopes that it will help you do just that. It's called Frontier, and it's about being at the space of new beginnings, reimagining where we go next. I hope your summit is a great success, and I hope this piece inspires you. Thank you.
Understand, where we are standing is new. The view from this moment takes breath. From here, we can see clear where right now goes next. For example, this is the first speech I've written since March. And from the view right here, oh, it's quite clear. My old way of working doesn't work. After all, my old process included late night talks, unmasked walks, happy hour discussions at the wine bar on the block. I mean, for the last 6 years, my corner office was the coffee shop that I went to almost daily when I was working on a piece. But now, as I walk past the medical supply store that has taken over their lease, I realized I was struggling to find a way to care the way I used to. But I don't. I don't care the way I used to. My heart and soul, they work differently now. They have new direction. See, I was trying to connect to you through the same old connections and work the way I did before. But that way doesn't work. Not anymore. Like all of us, my mind is searching for new meaning, new ways to make it, new ways to do things, new tech to create with. And that is why, as I walk 10 feet to the right to let somebody pass, my glasses fogged up beneath my mask, and suddenly, though partially blinded, I could see quite clear. We are living through a new frontier. Several, actually, because while COVID is asking us to consider why we do things, you look at the nuance related to how, which is the study of another frontier we've created, the frontier of right now. See, there are certain things in life so significant they transform the world. Electricity, perhaps. Printing press, fire. Oh, fire definitely did it. And just like fire changed everything in the old days, in the modern age, nothing has set us ablaze like the computer. In fact, the computer did it so big, it didn't just change the world, it created a new world. Now we live inside two worlds, but new worlds, oh, they all start the same. make maps, build roads, chart the terrain, and that's what we are doing right now. Charting intelligence, building neurons, mapping the brain, building tools to learn how the brain works better so we can build better tools to understand better how the brain works. So now we dig deeper, think faster, do better, push harder. This is how artificial intelligence makes all of us smarter, drives our collective intelligence to drive all of us farther, and that's exactly what we need right now. And think about it. At a time when we can't go to the grocery store without a mask, at a time when we need help and don't know who to ask, and staying healthy is our primary task, everybody's thinking about the relevance of what they do. Not you, because now what you do matters more. And because now we understand how much it mattered before. Understand where we are standing is new. The view from this moment takes breath. From here, we can see clear where right now goes next. We are all trying to navigate a new frontier. As we learn to attend and create virtual conferences like this one here, as we attempt to normalize the new abnormal and smile through fear, knowing at some point we will all need a doctor. We will. COVID or not, we will still get sick, require surgeries, need prescriptions to be filled. We will all need to be patients at some point. And work won't work right until we reimagine it. Same goes for schools. We all need help, new tech, better tools. We need data to support us as the new world teaches us the rules. This is why we need intelligence that makes us more. Because as we create technology, technology creates us, reshapes us, takes us to places that we haven't been before. See, that is how frontiers get forged. This moment requires nuance, and that is who you are. You are the first computer, and you are the first computer programmer. You are Ada Lovelace. You are NASA and space. You are Katherine Johnson, the girl John Glenn asked to run the numbers, and you are the reason why he asked, because with his life on the line, she was the computer he preferred for the task. See, the old world may set limits on gender and race, but in the new world, she took us to space. This is how we create technology that creates us, reshapes us, makes us more, takes us to places that we haven't been before, and that's what we need to do. That's what we need from you. We need to reimagine the world and relearn how to move, and in an unprecedented health crisis, let me tell you what this really means. It means we need modern medicine and modern technology to network together as a team. We need to reach out and touch screens that keep us connected. We need intelligence that keeps our doctors safe and well-rested while still keeping our information organized and protected. We need companies that understand this directive. Data is a new frontier, and we need to protect it with tech with advanced biometrics that allow safety to be the last word. My voice is my password, and what that means, we are learning to move safely across all of our screens as information streams from the ground to the cloud and all points in between. See, we understand now what our voice commands. We control our lives with a device in our hands. See, this is how technology creates us, reshapes us, makes us more, breaks us through to new ideas we've never had before, leaving old thinking broken, glass ceilings cracked, better mousetraps, next-gen mobile cloud-native apps, dragons we can talk to that also talk back, software solutions like Mix or like DAX, new ways to protect the enterprise from breaches or hacks, new kinds of projects that project kindness back, new thoughts on how proteins react, new ways to track how the virus attacks. Fight your way forward, but forward fights back, because frontiers will try to break you. You want to get to success? Let failure mistake you. It took Edison, what, 10,000? How many will it take you to go where we've never gone before? Requires a breakthrough to break through, and this is how we forge frontiers. This is how trails get blazed. This is the groundwork that's been laid by the people who walk on the moon, who stand up for all of us when they refuse to stand up on a bus, who boldly go forward when going back is not an option, people who push the limits, who envision another way, the bold ones who forge frontiers each day. They are the people we revere. We wait with them for a vision to appear. We listen as the voice of progress whispers in our ear. We ask this question of AI like Alexa and Siri: where are we going? The answer then comes to us clearly. We are going forward, because we will not go back. And those who follow will find what we left behind. Intelligence designed to work like our mind, because this is what it takes to forge frontiers. takes a special kind of nuance to measure time and meaning, not years. It takes courage to smile in the face time of fear, but we have to be more afraid to do nothing than to fail attempting what we hold most dear. We have to be guided by the stars we cannot see as we bend towards a horizon that is not clear. Have faith we will arrive at a destination that may not be. This is how we forge through new frontiers. This then is the purpose that calls you all here. We create technology that creates us, reshapes us. This is how intelligence makes us more capable, more compassionate, more determined, more clear. We are facing a moment unlike any before. We are forging a new frontier.